standing here in the shadow of the building that houses the U.S. Constitution and Bill of Rights, and in the shadow of Lincoln, how is it reasonable to claim that the denial of fundamental human rights for some people is an act of personal freedom? These questions are unfortunate, and the answer to all of them, of course, is it's not reasonable. And it's caused many people to be resigned to a miserable future. Well, the far future is miserable. Get over it. But we are gathered here today to celebrate the fact that the answer to these questions, while it's a resounding no, we are here because we want the world to know the answer is no. And I don't really mean any disrespect or any pretense here, but I can't resist because of the historical significance of where we are today. I have a dream. I have a dream that one day reason will determine public policy. I have a dream that someday children are encouraged to reach their full potential by providing them the tools they need to learn and encouraging them to question everything. I have a dream that someday the human rights of all citizens will be equally valued. I have a dream that someday no ideas will be sacred, that there's no idea that cannot be subject to ridicule, satire, and open questioning. I have a dream where religious institutions which use most of their funding to grow their base are taxed like all other businesses. I have a dream where science is not a threat, but an asset for everybody. We won't get to this dream simply by rallying. But rallying is more important than many of you may realize. It's fun to be here, and I've enjoyed meeting so many of you today. And I get hundreds of letters, however, from children and adults every week from around the world who tell me they watched the Last Reason rally because of the unbelievers, and they now know they're not alone. But more important, they know they're not bad people, simply because they question the existence of God. But today's rally alone is not sufficient. Some of us on this stage, like me, are fortunate to have a fairly big bully pulpit. But each and every one of you can have an impact on the world. From your schools, your offices, your churches if you attend them. Go forth from here and feel emboldened. Don't accept nonsense with silence just because others around you do. Don't vote for candidates who base their claims on ideology alone, whether they're from the left or the right. Speak out openly. Object to teachers who refuse to teach proper science. Don't buy into the idea that it's inappropriate to criticize religious ideas just because they're religious. Feel free to openly ridicule any idea that deserves ridicule. Remember, criticizing ideas is not the same as criticizing people, except in the case of Donald Trump. Openly demand, every place and at all times, equal rights for all people to nurture their own humanity and achieve their full potential as human beings who can think, feel, love, and question. If we carry the excitement of this event today, we'll only do it if we make our voices heard, so that everyone who questions orthodoxy, and in some deep place, that really is everyone on the planet. So all those people will know that they're not alone, that they're not bad people. Only then will the dream of reason as a guide for public policy have a hope of becoming real. If we do all this, then in the words of my good friend, a fellow atheist, Nobel Prize winner,